It's time once again to slip into your camo, grab your bow, and join us out in the field for another episode of the Up North Journal, presented by PSE Archery. The Up North Journal crew is knocked and ready to rock for another exciting adventure. So let's step outside and hit the trail.
This episode is brought to you by PSE Archery,
Black Eagle Arrows,
Cabela's,
Antler Action,
Spot Shooter Archery,
Tom's Custom Turkey Calls,
Family Traditions Tree Stands,
and Badass Slingshots.
So what do you do when you've completely redefined the way bows are engineered? When you've reached the pinnacle and the band starts playing your victory song, you start a revolution out of thin air. Introducing the all-new PSE Carbon Air, engineered with true carbon technology to be the lightest high-performance bow in the world. Experience PSE. Experience performance.
We know the future of hunting depends on our nation's youth. But did you know that in many states, it's illegal for you to take your son or daughter hunting until the age of 12 or even older? As a result, we have fewer young hunters, and the Families Afield program is designed to eliminate those barriers. Hunting is safe, and the safest hunters afield are young people with adult mentors. Visit our website at familiesafield.org to find out how you can bring more families afield.
Back to the Up North Journal Minicast.
Something you're going to hear in the next 3 to 10 minutes. You know what? You're not going to hear anything about this on our main show, but we're going to talk to you tonight about it in a minicast this week. And, we just got done with the minicast talking about procedures. Well, we're going to talk about more procedures, but this time, procedures of camo. I don't know about you, but I seem to have a lot of camo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To hunt with or for casual attire?
Yes.
Yes.
But, you know what? Every year, it comes down to the same thing, whether it be before season, after season, getting ready for the season, how to pack it, and what to get.
Right.
It's like, do you have a procedure that you go through? Hey, we'll skip turkey season. We'll say we're coming up to October 1st. You're gonna be going out hunting. You need to get your camo together. Do you have a procedure to do it?
Yeah, get it all together.
Okay.
How do I get it all together?
First of all, find it all.
Yeah. I know where all my hunting clothes are. I keep them all in basically one bag, in my scent lock bag. I got a big huge duffel bag, and I keep everything in there because that way it's scent controlled.
Yep.
And I take the whole thing with me. I mean, I do open it up and look, make sure that I got things, kind of compartmentalize things, make sure that I got everything that I do need. Make sure nothing's been pulled out, like maybe base layers for ice fishing, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Because that happens.
Yep.
So, make sure I got, socks in there that I didn't use for ice fishing. See a theme here?
Yep.
Gloves that I use for ice fishing. But, because some of those things I do use multi-purpose, that can be cleaned and easily put back in.
Absolutely. And, I'm kind of the same way. I've used my hunting outfit for ice fishing as well. But yeah, it seems like every year, as I come into the right before the hunting season, I'll gather it all together. We gather all here today for the gathering of the camo. I'll wash some of it that I think needs to be washed. My hunting suit I usually don't wash. That's because it's got carbon in it.
Yes, yeah, and I don't wash mine either unless it absolutely 100% has to have it.
Right.
Spot clean it. But what I do is activate it.
Right.
Which means it goes in the dryer on high heat for 40 minutes.
Yep.
And then it goes right from the dryer right to the scent bag.
And then I get it all together and I look and I say, okay, how long am I going? And do I have enough?
Yeah.
And what's the weather going to be?
Now, let me ask you this. When you wash what you do need to wash, and there's some items that I do need washing occasionally.
Socks.
Yeah. Well, and I had some gear this year that was sent to me to try out in the field. Can't say what it is because we're held to that. Not allowed to talk about it. But it came in a box. It was shipped from the warehouse.
It wasn't even wrapped, was it? Or was it?
No,
wrapped?
it was just in a box, taped up, and there's it was all in there. It wasn't sealed. I mean, it was sealed for shipping, but it wasn't like airtight.
It wasn't individually wrapped. In plastic.
No, it was just like somebody pulled it off the shelf and boom, like you'd throw it in a shopping cart.
Right.
So I'm like, no, that's going through the wash. But the procedure for that for me is first thing I do is take the tray out because we've got a front load washer and that holds the bleach, the detergent, and the fabric softener.
Oh, okay.
And it's made out of plastic, and that stuff gets into the plastic, and it carries the smell. Not to mention all the residue that's on it. So that immediately gets pulled out. Take it to the sink. Get my dead downwind laundry detergent out, my field spray out, the whole night, and I just go to town scrubbing this thing completely clean until I can't smell anything anymore.
Okay.
Sometimes that's 5 or 6 times because of the fabric softener. Then I take and I put it back in on the machine, and I put a cap full of dead downwind laundry detergent in it, run it through a quick cycle so it cleans everything on the inside of the washer.
Of the tub.
Yep. So that way there's no residue inside that's getting on my hunting clothes. And then I'll run my clothes.
Okay.
You know, and then make sure that the dryer doesn't. My wife doesn't put fabric softener in the dryer. She uses it in the wash. So I don't have to worry about cleaning the dryer as much. I clean the lint trap out real good, stick my head inside, make sure it doesn't smell. Put it in there, high heat, let it rock, and it goes right in the scent bag.
I use dead downwind detergent, which I love cats, right? I smelled cat. I'm like, wow. So I threw it in. Actually, you know what it was? It was on gloves. It was on a glove and a hat that I have.
Okay.
Cat.
Cat use it for litter box?
Yeah.
Okay. Cat still around?
Yes.
Oh.
So I took that, I threw that in the washer, and I used half a cap of dead downwind. Took care of it.
Yeah.
And dead downwind's got dryer sheets,
Right.
so I use those.
Okay.
So that's how I do mine.
All right.
So dead downwind in the main washer, dead downwind dryer sheets through the dryer. So it works out pretty good, I think.
Okay. What about your boots?
Boots, interesting. Interesting you say that. I got a pair of rubber boots this year, the pull-on rubber boots, 1,000 gram. It said scent free on them, which I thought kind of ironic because I could smell rubber. But I really don't. I leave them out in the garage, so I don't know. You know, really on my boots, I really don't do anything except like when I'm going to go out hunting, I do spray them with dead downwind.
Yeah, I try to keep mine in the closet as much as possible.
Right. Yeah, mine are out in the garage,
And I do spray them down.
So, but yeah, no, that's what I do. And then after season, usually I'll try to wait till after probably ice fishing season because that's when all the heavy gear goes away.
Right.
And then I'll take care of it, try to put it away, and then try to find my light gear for turkey season.
Right on.
So it's just I got the bags,
Okay.
the big duffel bags, and I've also got everybody's got a tub that I've got labeled that has their camo in it, and so I know whose is whose, and
Right on.
I'm playing mix and match, but that's how I do mine.
All right. Well, that's how we take care of our gear. So if you get a chance, we got a link here on our Facebook page for this minicast. Post below. Let us know how you take care of your hunting gear. That'll do it for this minicast. This episode was brought to you by PSE Archery,
Black Eagle Arrows,
Cabela's,
Antler Action,
Spot Shooter Archery,
Tom's Custom Turkey Calls,
Family Traditions Tree Stands,
and Badass Slingshots.
Thanks for listening, and join us again here next week. Until then, remember, as we always like to say, if you're out on the water or in the woods, shoot straight and be safe. Until next week on the Up North Journal.